you have to stop making the excuses. I think it's rule number 3. Stop making excuses this year. Welcome to a new episode of the Eva Eckert podcast. I am Eva Eckert. I am your host. I am a Polish immigrant with a big heart, strong accent, kick-ass husband, and 2 amazing kids. American entrepreneur sharing an incredible mission to inspire women around the world to take bold actions towards their dreams, passions, and desires so their life becomes more meaningful and fulfilled. I believe that the best superhero of your unique purpose is inside all of you, all of us, and we should share it with the world to make the world a better place. I hope that this episode will help you finally discover the power of self-belief, self-motivation, so you can stop making the excuses and create the life you truly desire and deserve to have by being the upgraded version of you. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome in the new year. So happy new year, guys, to all of you. And my question to you is, are you ready to hear an amazing story? Are you ready for a challenge? So if you are, stay with me for this few minutes because it's going to boost your energy, boost your confidence, level you up, and you're gonna feel better. So just few weeks ago, yes, it's been few weeks. We record these episodes constantly. And just few weeks ago, guys, we had a pleasure to organize an amazing workout at the beach. Yes, it's wintertime here in California. And I've never, guys, experienced a beach at this time of the year, especially at 5 a.m. Yes, you're hearing me right, at 5 a.m. So because we organized this workout and the event was starting at 6 a.m. here Pacific Standard Time in person at this beautiful Corona beach. If you've never been to Corona, you gotta visit because it's just stunning. So we as a family had to get up at 3 a.m. because, it takes an hour to drive there from our place, and we do not like to be late. When we are on time, we are already late. So we always way ahead of the time. Besides, we wanted to make sure that the parking is there, that everything is on point, that we don't stress. And this is lesson number 1 for you this year. You freaking don't be late. Don't be on time. Be before time. Because if you are on time, you're already late. So lesson number 1 this year, whenever you go, take extra time. Put it in your GPS navigation. Make sure that you are not freaking late. So we are there. We're leaving around 4 a.m. We get to the beach at 5. And I even took a picture because it says that the park is closed. And the park was opening at 6 a.m. and the park would be closed at 10 p.m. So we are there. It's pitch black. We're waiting in a car for an hour. The cars start piling up behind us and we are first in the line. First cars in the line. We've never done this before and it felt amazing. So rule number 1 for this year is be first in line. Be the one that shows up. Be the one with enthusiasm. Be the one that is eager to raise the hand. Be the one that is showing right there without no hesitation, no doubt. It's just there. Be first one in the line because that's how you want to show up this year. So we are there. The park opens at 6 a.m. We take the equipment, whatever we need, and we're heading to the beach. And I'm telling you, you got to visit the Corona del Mar. It's gorgeous. It's one of my favorite beaches here in California. I think it's for the fact that these streets are just so lovely. These homes are so beautiful. Every single home is different. Your head can be just turned 360, and these beautiful paths of walks are just gorgeous. So it's one of my favorite beaches. So we there, the people arrive. But the thing is that we didn't know until later, a little bit later, that about how many Ivanka people should sign up? 80? 80 people put their name on the list. 80 people put the name on the list to be at this workout. But guess how many showed up? 29. So I'm thinking, is this the fact that the sleep always win? No, it's not the fact that the sleeps always win. You know what wins? The excuses. That's what it is. The excuses win. The lazy ass win. The fact that you just make up stories in your head that you don't want to get up. That's one thing. So lesson number 3 is stop making excuses in this new year. And we know when we make excuses. I always say this in my episodes. You kind of know when you make excuses. And this was a perfect example. So I want to ask you a question. How often do you promise something to yourself, not even mentioning to others? When you promise to yourself, you're promising to others to do something and you don't show up. You quit. You quit because of being lazy. You quit because allowing the doubt enter your head. You quit because you just allowing this second part of you, which is the inner bitch, convince you not to do something. We all have that part. But I told you how I overcome it. I overcome it by action. Because when you actually, and the fact that you promise yourself to do so, because I just can't imagine putting my name on the list and not showing up. When I promise myself to do something, I need to do it. Because if God forbid, whatever, somebody gets sick and you can't do it, it's just killing me if I cannot do it. So, but it's a different story when you was actually just the excuses. So the rule number 3 or number 4, I lost the count, is that you have to stop making the excuses. I think it's rule number 3. Stop making excuses this year. Stop being the one that just, you can feel it, that you just cheating yourself, not even mentioning to others. It's like when you put a signature on whatever that is, and you commit yourself, because you think about it. People had to commit to that. They saw it, okay, there is a workout, I'm going to put my name on it, and they probably were all hyped up about it. Oh yeah, workout at the beach, it's going to be beautiful, we're going to see some sunrise, it's going to be amazing. But then, wait a second. They probably were sharing with their friends that this most amazing instructor is going to be teaching this workout, that my husband from MDK project is going to be there, that's going to probably kick their ass. They probably shared this with their friends. But then, you know what happened was, wait a second. So that means that I have to get up at 4 to be there, or maybe at 3, or maybe at 5. Wait a second, this is too early. Why don't I just sleep in? Why do I need to do this? This is too hard. Probably the sand's gonna be so cold. Probably the ocean's gonna be too cold. Or maybe he will ask us to go in the ocean. Hold on, oh my God, what if he's gonna ask us to lay down in the ocean? It's too cold. No, what if the sandbag's gonna be too heavy? No, what if there's gonna be so many people, they're gonna be judging me? What am I doing? What if I'm not in shape? I shouldn't show up. I haven't worked out for 2 years. I shouldn't be there. This is just the play that is happening in your head. And I know it because that's what it is. So this year, when you're going to promise yourself and you're going to say, you know what, I'm not going to be making any excuses. You're going to show up committed no matter what. That's it. Bottom line. Look how easy it is. Look how easy it is. So when you put your name on something, you're just showing up. And I wanted to ask you again a question, guys. How often do you do this? Because in this year, it's all about nailing it down and recognizing these patterns. We want to recognize the pattern. Am I doing this often? How often in a month I actually quit? How often did I promise myself something and I actually didn't show up? And let me tell you, the workout was amazing. The workout was great. Not only that, when you don't show up to things like that, you have no evaluation, you get no feedback, you cannot improve, you don't know where you stand, you don't know what to do next, versus people that showed up. So those who showed up, actually, they know where they stand, they know what they need to improve, they probably did something harder than normal. They gained their confidence because of the fact that they had to show up early in the morning. They had to show up in an unknown group, meet with people that they've never probably met before, be in an uncomfortable position, uncomfortable place, with uncomfortable people that make them do things that are uncomfortable. So they already exposed themselves on something uncomfortable. So this year, 2025, which you might be watching in 10 years from now, so let's not give a year. This year, it's all about being uncomfortable. It's all about putting yourself in rooms, in situations that are heck uncomfortable. So this is another rule for you guys. And this is how you're going to get feedback. This is how you're going to get better. Because otherwise, the group that was sleeping, they have no way of really estimating, like, did I do good? Did I do not good? What is the feedback? No. So when you show up in these rooms, this is the challenge. So I'm challenging you to do this in this new year, guys. And you know what? This is how you build confidence. This is how you gain knowledge about yourself. This is how you build the self-awareness so you can manage what's happened next. And during this event, there was one gentleman that actually stepped away from the group. And me being me, and I'm saying this how it is, guys. In those episodes here, I'm giving you life examples how things happen. So I'm seeing this gentleman stepping away, and me being me, I used to coach a lot of sessions. If you know my story, we've had the gyms in New York. I wouldn't just allow a person to quit or step away from my workout. I follow them and make sure, first of all, that I'm okay. Second of all, why they doing this? What is wrong with them? How can I make them stay? What do I need to do for them to continue? And this is what I did. So I talked to this gentleman, and his story was that he didn't work out for 2 years. He says to me, I don't feel good. I feel, this is too hard for me. It's better off if I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing right now. This is too hard for me, he tells me. I am going to maybe just come back for the workshop, but right now I should leave. And I tell him, sir, no. If you're going to quit now and you haven't worked out for 2 years, your brain will tell you the story, generally speaking, that it's too hard to work out. So what are you going to do? Instead of improving yourself and showing up the next day for the gym, you're actually going to quit. You're not going to start a new journey. You're not going to tell yourself, hell yeah, I have a victory. So if you're going to quit now, there is no way that you're going to get better in the next year. Let's stick to the next year. There is no way. So I talk him some senses. I explained to him how it's going to work. I explained to him, please stay, drink a lot of water. I was constantly making sure that he's okay. I was constantly around him and surround him. I constantly made sure that he is breathing, that he's drinking water, and I made sure that he stay. I even took a picture of this guy with this beautiful sunrise behind him and sent it to him so he would feel an even bigger victory. And guys, this is how you show up as a leader. This is how you show up as a great coach. This is how you're not giving up of people. That's number one. Number two is that you don't quit. So if you're starting something this year, this new year, and something is hard, don't tell yourself the story, oh my God, it's super hard. I just need to quit. And maybe next day I'm going to go back to it. No, the moment you quit, you're already quitting your story. So you can't quit. You have to allow yourself to go through the suffering, to go through the pain, so you can come out like a different human after, because you're going to build your confidence because you did something freaking hard. And that's the whole point, guys. I'm telling you, when you allow the brain to tell your stories, it's like the inner bitch will tell you, just quit. Just quit. That's what it is. And if you're allowing it, you continuously start quitting in the new year. But we want to break the pattern. We want to set up these new neural connections in your brain. So you're going to be like, hell yeah, I did it. Hell yeah, I'm feeling good. I bet this guy was so thankful, and we had such a nice talk after. He was feeling amazing, even though super tired, but he conquered his first step. And he already felt better. He was so thankful to me that he didn't quit. And this is how you start New Year and how you finish New Year. And this is how you build confidence, guys, by doing these hard things, by exposing yourself to hard things. And you need to expose yourself and create these hard things for yourself, because let me tell you, if I didn't, I wouldn't do it. And the other thing is, guys, I'm going to give you another example. And I said this in my previous episodes. When my grandma died from Monday to Tuesday, right? That Monday night. The whole night I was crying. The whole night I didn't sleep. My eyes look like raccoon. But I promise my son that Tuesday we're going to go and work out together. So when he was up that morning, I said to him, get ready, we're going to the gym to work out. And he goes to me, Mom, but you don't look too good. Are you sure you want to do it? And I said, hell yeah, I'm sure I'm going to do it, because I am not a quitter. Just the fact that grandma died doesn't mean that I'm just going to take off and not work out. And the reason for it is because I knew it, guys, that I'm going to feel better. That's the only time of my day, besides coaching people, that I'm going to have focused and I'm going to have uninterrupted push, that I'm going to release this great energy of a warrior during this session. And that's what I needed. I needed to make myself feel better. So another rule for this new year, guys, is that you need to work out to make yourself feel better, guys. This is a non-negotiable that has to be on your calendar. This has to happen, and you can't make excuses. And look, those few lessons right here, it's gonna help you conquer the new year. And another rule is you need to show up with groups, surround yourself with people that are better than you, that are challenging you, that you feel a little bit uncomfortable around. Not these people that always sugarcoat you and say, yes, you're good, when you are actually not good, when you actually should be working on yourself. Sometimes the truth hurts a little bit. It's uncomfortable, but you need to be in the rooms with people that will challenge you, that will push you, that will say, a good friend will tell you, don't do it. Do it some other way. You need this. You should not be doing this. But again, the decision is on your part. So guys, new year, new resolutions, new theme. It's time to design your theme. Maybe this what I told you today is going to help you to design your theme of the year. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this episode with your loved ones, with your friends, because again, 99% of you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. So please like, subscribe today. Become the part of this amazing tribe. Become of the part of people that want to do something special in their life, that want a challenge, because we offer plenty of challenges. If you've listened to all 2 years of my podcast, you have plenty of content. You have plenty of stuff that you need to work on yourself, with your family, with your spouse, with your loved ones. So go and do that thing, because action is the only thing that you need to do this year. All right, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching this episode. Remember that the superhero is within you. You just need to rediscover it. May your passion and curiosity be endless. May your enthusiasm be infectious. May your outcome be of service to others. Each of us makes the difference in the universe. I make mine, and the universe is awaiting you. No excuses.